idea, insight, or sales secret you need for a massive impact is just moments away. It's time to get more clients. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Get More Clients. I'm your host, Lynn Whitbeck. Business owners and entrepreneurs hire me to ignite winning sales because most are chasing down leads, lack client retention, conversion, and profit. The mission of this show is to share Fortune 500 sales secrets to help you open the vault to your greater business success. This week, I rewatched several of the Hallmark movie mystery series. So there was a specific series I was watching, and after about the sixth movie, I realized what a close connection there is between sales and detection. It's probably always been there, and it should have been obvious immediately. However, it took me some time, six movies, to make that connection and correlation. Great sales come from wearing your detective hat. And that's why I've always been such a fan of mysteries. And from cozy mysteries to reading to mysteries on movies, really have enjoyed them. So here's an example that you might recognize. And this goes back in time to the TV series Columbo. You may remember his rumpled appearance. Lieutenant Columbo's unassuming demeanor and persistent questioning always helped him uncover the truth. So, just as in sales, we need to ask the right questions and be persistent to close deals. You know, and there are so many examples. There's a lighter side. So, and I remember this one from watching it with my daughter. It's The Great Mouse Detective. And you may remember Basil. Yes. Take on Sherlock Holmes. His sharp observational skills and ability to solve complex problems translates to how we must understand client needs and finds to grow our sales. Detective skills such as observation, deduction, persistent, and communication are essential in both solving crimes and succeeding in sales. Now, last week I shared understand your client why to win more sales. Today, I'll be discussing the secret power of interviewing prospects, existing and past clients. Because as I said, all great detectives ask questions and keep asking questions to solve the case. This model works equally well in sales to uncover your ideal client's why. And the more you ask and listen, it reveals what your prospect desires and why it matters to them, enabling you to guide your prospect to a decision and close the sale. By the end of today's show, you will know how to identify the questions you need to be asking, frame the questions to elicit responses which share underlying emotions and motivations, and how to gather, analyze, and leverage the information shared. Sales and detective work share common characteristics and skills. As I've mentioned, observation, deduction, persistence, and communication are all essential in understanding your client's perspective, building rapport, and winning the sale. At that point, it's the bonanza. You get to help, serve, and create lasting impact. So let's dive into the questions you need to ask. An effective way to identify the questions you need to be asking is to start with your current and past clients. They offer a wealth of firsthand information on why they work or worked with you, what they are gaining or gained, and why it matters or mattered to them. Most of your clients will be happy to give you 30 minutes of their time to be interviewed about their experience. Prepare to your open-ended questions in advance with a natural flow. Get them on Zoom or a similar service. Ask permission to record the interview for internal purposes only, and record the interview. Insider bonus tip: it can be very effective when you have a third party or another team member do the interview so that the client can feel more open and candid. Now, what you're going to be doing is framing the questions to elicit responses, I should say, which share underlying emotions and motivations. The more you ask and listen, the more will be revealed. Your customers will tell you everything you need to know when you listen. So, what are the crucial steps to frame the questions to reveal their why, emotions, and motivations? Well, as I said, you've got to ask the right questions. Now, this is going to depend, of course, on your product or service and on your clients and the transformational arc that they are seeking. Your clients have a story, a journey. You need to be the curious traveler, willing to walk alongside them. Now, here are some general questions to get you started. These are general, so they should apply for most of you. What motivated you to seek our services or products? What are the biggest challenges you face daily? What outcomes are you hoping to achieve with our help? How do you feel that each of our products or services win? What is the impact on your team's engagement and morale? So these questions are general. However, they can easily be modified to fit your individual product or service and where your client or your prospect is asked and where they want to be. These questions are not just fillers. They are the keys to the kingdom, to unlocking a deeper understanding of your client's world and why your product or services matter. You know, what it is going to enable them to achieve. Now, a separate exercise is to put yourself in their situation. And you've all heard the phrase to walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Well, literally envision their average day. What do they feel when they open their inbox? What stresses them out? What frustrations are they dealing with? What brings them joy and lights up their face with a big smile? Empathy isn't a buzzword. It's the foundation of meaningful business relationships. Understand their pain, the pain of your ideal clients, their pain points, their aspirations, and you'll be better equipped to meet their needs and exceed their desires. Now, how do you go about gathering, analyzing, and leveraging the information shared? Well, once you've gathered the information, you've got to act upon it. All right. Now, here's a clue. Use the Zoom audio recording to reproduce a transcript. Now, there are loads of tools such as Otter AI and Note Taker, all kinds of things that you can connect to Zoom, and that will automatically produce a transcript for you. You can, of course, also drop them right into those programs to generate it. So, 2 more insider tips. First, watch the interview without sound and look for facial and body language clues from your client. Make note of their demeanor and emotions in the transcript. These are important clues as to what turned them on, or conversely, left them cold. Second tip, when you use the same questions for a second, third, fourth, and so on interview, Run the responses through ChatGPT to analyze for commonalities and themes. It is a great tool when used correctly. You'll have to pre-prep a Word or Pages document or Google Doc so that you can have everything ready so that you can copy and paste it into ChatGPT with instructions on what you want it to do. When you do this, it can validate and align what you have already observed and what you heard. And it will pull things out that you haven't recognized or didn't pick up on. So it's going to help you reveal the valuable details about your client motivations, emotions, and their why. Now, you must incorporate their why into your strategy. Once you've gathered all this valuable information and this insight, it's time to reflect it in your sales and marketing content. Show your clients that you're not just another vendor, but a partner aligned with their goals. For instance, if you know a client values innovation, highlight how your services can drive breakthrough results for them. Tailor your messaging to resonate with their unique motivation and needs. The commonality that flows through those interviews. Understanding your client why works. It works because you're speaking in their language. They immediately recognize that you're talking to them. You can look at companies that have excelled in their fields by understanding their client why. So I have an example for you. Apple. So they don't just sell gadgets, right? They sell a lifestyle, a vision of innovation and simplicity. They understand that their clients don't just want functional devices. They want tools that enhance their lives. Now, you might say, but we don't have time for all this touchy-feely stuff. Yeah, I disagree. When you put that effort in first and you do the planning and the preparation, you're going to get much bigger and better results. And yeah, sure, digging takes some time and effort. But consider the alternative. Sticking to assumptions leads to misaligned strategies, frustrated clients, and lost business, lost sales. Investing time and understanding your clients can save you from costly mistakes and foster loyalty that translates to your long-term success. So what does all this mean to you? In a world saturated with options, businesses that fail to understand their clients' why are like ships drifting aimlessly without a compass. Your clients are the drivers, and it's your job to follow their lead with unwavering commitment. That starts with this process of being a detective. Really leaning into their client why so that you can understand their perspective, their motivations, their emotions. From their viewpoint, what do they want, need, or lack? Why does it matter to them? What's in it for them? What are the problems that they're trying to solve or the solutions they're seeking? The pain that keeps them up late at night so they can what? What is the dream, the desire, the goal, the object they want to achieve? This is the key. And wearing your detective hat is how you get there. Now, here's my challenge to you. Set aside time this week to have a genuine conversation with at least one existing or past client. Dive deep into their motivations and needs, how they felt when they were working with you and saw the results that they realized. Take those insights and examine your strategies in alignment with their goals. Then rinse and repeat. You're going to want to interview at least 7 of your current or past clients to gather this information so that you have a really clear view of what's driving them, what drove them to make the decision to work with you. What do they gain? Why does it matter to them? So they can. Trust me, the reward will be worth it. What was your biggest takeaway from this episode? I would love to hear about it. It's important to support the things you love. And if you loved this episode, a 5-star review really helps keep the show coming to you regularly. Also, if you want to get more sales strategy to grow your business, make sure you subscribe right now. Today, I explored the secret power of interviewing prospects, existing and past clients. The key is for you to implement these steps to stop wasting time, energy, and resources. If you want to get results even faster, I invite you to download my sales strategy checklist at petitetoqueen.com/checklist. Now, next week on Get More Clients, we're going to be flowing right into the next discussion on why deciphering emotions and motivations gets stronger sales. This has been Lynn Whitbeck, the host of Get More Clients, and I will see you next time.